Hello, this is Morgan Friedman, live and direct from Columbus, Ohio, here to bring you the King Kaleb podcast. Hide your white women and buckle up.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the greatest fucking show to ever be made here. The King Kaleb podcast. Episode 40. The big 4-0, even though we've been doing this for like 2 years now, off and on. But, episode 40. Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your white women, all that nonsense, all that bullshit that I say in the beginning. Checking in on you guys again. How you been? Really? Oh, good. Okay, fuck that. But, that's a throwback to the first episode, by the way. Me pausing as if I can hear what any of you guys are saying, and as if you guys are actually answering. Oh, yeah, Kaleb, actually, thanks for asking. I've been good. I've just been relaxing and, getting shit done around the house, Margaret, that bitch, she's just been lazy the past couple of weeks, she's been getting more hours, and now the bitch won't even come home, she won't even cook me dinner, all the way along. So, yeah, I don't know what that was, but, we're back here to talk that shit. You guys thought I was gone, I know, because it was like a week, almost 2 weeks where I didn't post anything. You guys, oh, he's gone again. Lowe's has sucked his soul again. No, fuck that, fuck them. And, yeah, I didn't record last week because my dad didn't go to work for some reason. He was sick or some bullshit. I usually leave. I usually record, at night, obviously, but, like, when he's, like, off to work and shit, because, like, everyone else is sleeping. My stepmom, my brother, so that way I can do this without, motherfuckers knowing or, like, hearing me. So yeah. Nothing's been going on really, except for, working as usual, that Lowe's grind, that bullshit. Swagging here and there. Sports news, no, as always the beginning, but like I said, ever since football's gone, that's like a big beginning part of the podcast that I can no longer talk about, but this past weekend, one of my favorite things of the year occurred. All-Star Weekend. Pretty good. Huge. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed everything. Skills competition. Who the fuck won? Spencer Deanie Winnell, whatever the fuck nigga's name is for the Nets point guard. I don't know if I thoroughly watched that or not. I forgot what I was doing. I was doing like other shit while the first beginning half was on, but I definitely watched all of the dunk contest. That was very enjoyable. But yeah, Spencer won for the Nets, and then Devin Booker, my light-skinned brother, the Blasian, won the 3-point contest, beating out Klay Thompson and all them motherfuckers, Eric Gordon, all of them. You already know. You guys saw it. If not, you come to me for the expert, sports analysis. So, and then the fucking slam dunk contest over the fucking dunk contest. The guy that dunked, he jumped the boys to the oop, bada bing, bada boom, and oop. Yeah, it was Oladipo, fucking Larry Nance Jr., Dennis Smith Jr. I got all these motherfuckers' names twisted up and shit. And the winner, Donovan Mitchell. It was good. It was good, especially Mitchell and Mitchell and fucking Nance. I kind of expected more out of Dennis Smith Jr. and like we saw clearly from like his 50. His 50 scored and dunk, that little reverse in between the legs, like spinning 360 he did. That was smooth, but like other than that, obviously he didn't do much. I expected more out of him, that's all I'm saying. And then Oladipo, again, for the second time Now, he's been in a dunk contest, and I've been like, I don't know. I don't think he's not as creative as everyone else, and like it's just the stuff he does. The Black Panther thing was cool, obviously, for the culture, for niggas and all, but I don't know, just something about it. Maybe he misses his dunks a lot too. I've noticed, like, just I mean, that's been like the past couple of years. Like the gripe with the dunk contest is like a lot of them, don't get the dunk off the first attempt because obviously if it's the first one you get it off on, then fuck that weird wording. Hey, yo, bitch, come over here. Let me get off one on you. Right there, right in the knushk. But yeah, that it's obviously gonna look better, and you're gonna get a higher score and whatnot because it's your first fucking try. So yeah, but Mitchell definitely deserved it. I know there was kind of like people were asking me, did you think Nance should have won it or not? I just think Mitchell's more creative. I mean, I don't know, just the dunks looked better. Like those better dunks to me. So he won the game because he got the most points. John Madden and shit. So yeah, that's all sports is going. I mean, the combine is going to be next week, right? Early March. We got March Madness and like the fucking conference tournaments that are going to be going on. So we'll talk here and there about nonsense, but the big hoopla obviously in sports worldwide. Have you guys been following the Winter Olympics? Yeah, neither have I. But yeah, I don't know why, but I mean, the consensus throughout the world is obviously that like the Summer Olympics is better. And even back in the Summer Olympics, I told you guys how little I cared about that. And the Winter Olympics, even more, man. It's just like another level of what the fuck. What is I don't care. Maybe it's because all these sports no one knows, and we don't know like the rules to this shit or half of it. It like most of it's like 3/4 of the damn Winter Olympics is skiing. So like skiing and or skating, so it's like I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. Really, it's just it's fucking NASCAR only. Like it's a person on skis. Like I wish I could visualize the like shit. Me and my brother were clowning like how like I don't know what sport, which one of the skiing ones it is, but it's the ones inside obviously, and it's just two of them racing each other and like they're in different fucking. I'm doing it right now while I'm recording it in the kitchen, how I'm like do the thing, but they have their arms all flapped around. There's two of them in the icing rink, and they're competing, racing each other. And then like they switch lanes and shit. I don't know. It's just fucking weird. I don't get it. The rule. I know they probably show us the rules in the beginning, but I still don't read it or care to know what's happening. Then there's one where like they ski down a big hill, they fly, look like a fucking flying squirrel gliding and trying to like see who can land the farthest. That shit's weird. Shaun White's, his snowboard. I mean, we get snowboarding, like the fucking. I don't even know. What would you call that? The free snowboarding? I don't fucking know. Lindsey Vonn. I mean, I'd fuck, but like, what does she do against skiing? She does some skiing shit. I know. I saw it earlier on my phone. The news. It showed me. Okay, I can't fucking. Okay, there we go. I thought it like trapped me. Lindsey Vonn. Here's some news for you. Lindsey Vonn scatters grandfather's ashes in Pyeongchang or where the fuck they're at, South Korea. Like I don't think did he want that? Was that something in his will? Scatter my ashes at whatever Olympic event you're in. I don't know, but I just don't. I don't get it, and other people clearly don't get the Winter Olympics. That's why. I mean, ratings have to be like significantly lower than the fucking Summer Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, luge and all that shit. Curling is just a joke. It's like a meme at this point. Yeah, snowboarding. Competitive snowboarding? I don't know like what it's called. He's a musician. Shaun White, people, is apparently a snowboarder, skateboarder, and musician. I can only imagine what type of music he does. Slope style, is that what it's called? Half pipe? I guess that's what he was doing. The half pipe, whatever the fuck. It's like they do moves and shit, and like they try to get scores, obviously. So, but yeah, I don't fucking. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, curling is like a meme at this point. Like, we somewhat get what it is, not really. Like I luge, and then the double luge thing I saw a couple weeks ago, or not a couple days ago. Like they both like run and go into a little thing, and like bobsled. You know what I'm saying? That shit. That's I don't care. No one cares. What I want to know is like the people that watch this shit when the Olympics aren't on, because like obviously, well, I don't know what obviously some people might not know this, but like there's yearly world championships things. So it's like obviously the Olympics is every 4 years, but every year they do the same shit like that they're doing now. Same thing with Summer Olympics, but it's like the world championships. So like who is watching that shit? Because I know ESPN sometimes fucking televises the basketball world championships because USA obviously plays in them. So like who is watching just the yearly curling qualifiers and all that shit? Like how amusing is this sport to to people that like regularly, and then obviously the people who do it obviously has had to loved it for years and practiced it and studied it and watched it. Like how the fuck? I mean, obviously, Caleb, it's just how like you like whatever the fuck you like. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, but I can vividly explain to you guys how I like something in the music. So I just need someone to tell me what is so great about curling and all this shit to where fourth you want to put your whole life and soul into it. How much of an asshole do I sound? Even more than usual. Just how, tell me how you like something. How dare you like this? Oh my god, shit is absolutely absolutely out of hand. You know what else is absolutely out of hand? When you're broke, struggling, and you got no goddamn food. You know, you just don't know how to make ends meet. Child support bills up. A little Pookie done fucked you over and spent all the food stamps. So what do? You know what you do? You get American motherfucking ramen. As always, use discount promo code MIXGOD to save 10% off any and every purchase of American brands. That includes chicken, shrimp, picante, oriental, beef, roast chicken, roast beef, 35% less sodium if you want to die even more slowly than what you usually will from all the sodium intake, obviously. That is how I do it. American ramen when you're broke as fuck. So yeah, it's just been that. Hoopla. Yeah. What other hoopla? What other nonsense has occurred? Any political, racial slurs? Any beef? I know LeBron James, and some white bitch. My favorite. Some white bitch got in some beef because she was like, just dribble and shut up and more than an athlete. That I don't at this point, like I said, I don't even care to like dive in or indulge or want to know what the inner beefs is with this bullshit. It's just so nauseating. It really is. And for the people that like stay up on it, like how do you guys, that's another thing. I have so many, as you guys know from the earlier podcast, I have so many questions that I just throw up to the stratosphere, and I've yet to get the answers to any of these questions. But like, how do you care so much? Why do you enjoy being furious and mad and pissed off about stuff? Because like, if you guys know that the shit annoys you, and you just look for it, you just look for material to get you mad. What are you doing? And it's not even like, you know how in sports and shit, like I heard Shaq, I was watching this thing, SB Nation, talking about like his beef with David Robinson and how like he made up a story about him or David Robinson not signing an autograph for Shaq in high school, and he was like, I just need anything to like get myself angry to get motivated for. So it's like, it's not like you guys are striving towards anything in life because you work at fucking Taco Bell or some stupid shit. You're just on Facebook looking for stuff to get mad at. Like, what is happening? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You people need to shut your mouth. It's just, has he done anything retarded yet? Did he touch someone's ass or some shit? No. But yeah, I just don't get it, man. I don't see the appeal in getting yourself mad and worked up and constantly debating with everyone. I just don't get it. I've lost that drive. I mean, sports here and there, yeah, but I don't know. At the end of the day, people's minds are always going to be set on what they believe in, and they'll just never hear you out, or even if they're that, advanced, they just don't give a fuck about what you think. So, as everyone, like, whose opinion really matters at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So, look at Kaleb being serious. Sometimes, I have to, like, put some wisdom in between my nonsense just so I can, like, there could be a valid reason why anyone would even waste their but time of day listening to my dumbass just randomly spew shit, so. I don't get it, man. I just in conclusion, I don't get it. Gotta change the name of the podcast. That's gonna be the title for this week's podcast. I don't get it. So yeah, I'm over here just looking, like, throughout Facebook and shit for random stuff I could be talking about. I don't really see anything. And then, like, I was gonna look at the guide for Kaleb's What to Watch. But I can't even, like, watch shit because we have two things fucking recording. But, oh no, look, okay, it's over. But luckily enough, though, fucking luckily enough, my stepmom is or was recording Swamp People, and I don't know if I've talked about this yet. Maybe, like, in passing, because, like, God knows there's every other fucking redneck show. Just in general, like, redneck shows, I don't get the amusement of racist motherfuckers. God damn, but a country fell with a copper fool. We got that son of a bitch and a suck around here in the back of the woods, and I got motherfucking bread to go, but sure to God, I'm shotgun. All that shit. And get my gun and chopper, which reminds me about another thing that I'm going to talk about, but very vaguely. After this, but it's not really anything funny. I don't know why I was laughing, but it's just like this shit. Swamp People, these motherfuckers. Because RIP Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter's gone. So we gotta watch fucking rednecks hunt crocodiles. And this right now, they're holding a python or anaconda, whichever one. What? Just why? What? I don't get it, man. I get the characters, drag the show along, because I don't know how entertaining just watching motherfuckers kill and abduct crocodiles. They're putting this python in a bag now. I don't know what they're gonna skin them or some shit. Obviously that's how they use their fucking scales and shit for materials or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I just Monster in the Dark. Here's the guide info of this episode. Troy Landry and his nephew Holden head to the Florida Everglades to help friends whose lands are being terrorized by unknown. What the fuck just happened? My 600-pound life is always on, people, but this shit's hilarious. Okay, being terrorized by unknown beasts. They overhype animals. These creatures, these creatures in the abyss. What is happening? They killed my dog last week and ate that son of a bitch. That motherfucker ran down the street. He gawked on the dog and he was trying to get a lick of the water. He was thirsty. He came over to the son of a bitch and swallowed the crocodile and killed that motherfucker. They got 18 motherfuckers trying to pull this crocodile out with just a string. I'm crying. They got these small ass boats, fishing pole, just like all the shit that they use. It's just absurdity. That's what television is nowadays. That's just all it is. All these reality shows. And once again, this is History Channel. Nothing. History Channel was so boring that every show now has to be a reality show, and like you get taught nothing. Because like remember History Channel, like it would just be like, and then like to some degree, it's still like it. Like there's some shows here and there. It'll just be like knowledge like of like history and like Jefferson and like all that shit. What happened during the independence and the independence, the Declaration of Independence and who like Gettysburg and all that shit. But like now it's just Swamp People and Doctor Ho and okay, look here we go. Hamilton, Building America. Okay, yeah. Ancient Aliens is like not even real. So like, what the fuck? That's just hypothetically if there was aliens, and that's like their main stage show on this bitch. This is like this is the equivalent to my 600-pound life for TLC. This shit is always on, and it's even to the point where like Viceland has a thing where Action Bronson, you know, the rapper, he has like a viewing party of niggas just smoking and watching Ancient Aliens and shit. That shit is literally on all day tomorrow. It is a Saturday. Yeah, no one's gonna be fucking watching History Channel. But it's just like the whole debate, not debate, but the whole logic within logic. What are even the words I'm saying? Just the thing I say about Animal Planet, how like it's no longer about animals, like not really like specifically animals themselves. It's like a reality show of like dumb shit, Pit Boss and all that other shit. But yeah, History Channel is nothing more than a bunch of rednecks and Pawn Stars and Ancient Aliens. Yeah, these motherfuckers. I'm getting a knife crock 18 inches long to 20 inches long. Got some bitch that's on a bitch. This motherfucker stabbed him. Yeah, it was a python. What the fuck? But yeah, me making fun of rednecks and their guns unfortunately reminded me because I was planning on barely talking about it to begin with, but the whole like school shootings and like the propaganda, the nonsense of what should we do? There should be school bans. What should be happening? Who's at fault? Who blames who? Is it the gun's fault? Is it the person's fault? Is it Trump's fault? Who is it? Yitch, Trump, Yitch, China. Which is completely hilarious. I saw a woman yelling at Trump that he should be doing something and changing it as if he's the one that shot the person. Like, say what you want about Trump, but he was not the one in the school killing motherfuckers. I don't get it. Anything. I mean, I guess that's with every president that's happened, but even more since it's Trump. Just anything that happens in America is the president's fault. Kind of like when Obama was on global warming, the economy, it's Obama's goddamn fault. That motherfucker rose the... like, what? No one is purposely, you know, trying to do... Who would do that shit? That's fucking stupid. But yeah, my take on it, like I said, I try my best not to, like, get into this shit, because it's just annoying and, like, just absurd, ridiculous that we even have to, like, talk about this as a human race. But y'all know, I know, niggas shouldn't be having guns. Let's be honest, bro. Let's be real. Especially niggas. We would have a lot more of us out here. Just possession. We get arrested for just gun possession and all that shit. But yeah, no 19-year-old should have the access to a gun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's all race propaganda, man. I'm tired of it. I mean, the hypocrisy is beyond there, and it fucking kills me. How, like, I forgot what it was, once again, Facebook, the world leader in news nowadays. There's a picture of how, like, when they arrested the white fucking dumbass that did this shit, how, like, they just, like, calmly, like, held him down to the ground, and then they had, like, a black person get under arrest, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like marijuana possession, but it was something of a lighter crime than what he did, killing motherfuckers, obviously. And they were like all like extra pushing against him, breaking his neck, holding his neck backward, you know, holding him all the way, just aggressively. You know how they be doing it. You guys see this shit all the time. It is so hilarious. And Not like the situation stuff, but the hypocrisy that in which it happens, and we're still like blinded by it and shit. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. It's nonsense. Niggas just have guns, man. That's all it is. Not just niggas, obviously, but like everyone. I don't get the purpose of it. I don't feel safe. God damn it. There's a problem. There's a problem. Then if you don't feel safe in your household or like in your area, you need to change that yourself. And that's not by using a gun. Like I tell my friend, I know this will never happen. Like there's no way they could do this, but just imagine if no one had guns at all. If no one had guns and no one had, the access to them, none of this would fucking happen. So obviously we need stricter laws and this nonsense. I don't get the purpose of all of it, and I'm not like some tree hugger, kumbaya liberal, But I don't know. It's just there's no good, There's no pros to me. I don't see the pros in having a gun. How frequently, like I said, how frequently are you in fear or like there's going to be a robber? Like, what are you doing? A lot of people that have guns usually, at least from my opinion, I know I'm going to get murdered for saying this. Thank God only 3 people watched me, but you're obviously weak-willed. Or not weak-willed, but you're weak, or you can't do it yourself if you feel the need to own a gun, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know, man. If I have other things to say about it, I'll talk about it in later podcasts, but I'm tired of this shit, man. Every other week, we have the same debates and arguments about America. What has this country gone to? What has happened? All this fucking chaos for nothing. For fucking nothing. People are too left and too right. There's no middle ground, and it unfortunately seems like there will never be a good middle ground. So we're just gonna all yell, bitch, and complain about each other to one another. So yeah, the last thing I gotta talk about though, I've been waiting. This is the main reason why I wanted to do the podcast, because like last week, Lowe's Life, another segment, Lowe's Life, my weekly event at Lowe's that, whatever I feel like is worth mentioning, I mentioned. So me and my homie, we were, what the fuck? We were like, he's teaching him how to rope a crocodile. Y'all gotta watch this stupid shit. But yeah, we were at the desk at our department, and this motherfucker comes up, and he's like, yo, where's your lime powder? Where's your lime powder? I'm like, what the fuck, lime powder? I'm looking it up. He's like, yeah, motherfucker poisoned my dog. So I'm gonna, they just poisoned that motherfucker. And whoever I found out who did, I'm shooting up the whole goddamn street. I'm shooting up the whole neighborhood. We're like, is it dead? He's like, no, wait, they poisoned the motherfucker. So I'm putting lime powder over the body, and so like, he's dead, right? He's obviously dead. He didn't verify to us that the dog is dead, but you can kind of tell, obviously. Where's the lime powder? It's outside, man. All right, go outside and get that shit. You guys are gonna see me on the news if I find out who did it. The motherfucker. I have an idea who killed that motherfucker. Some just old black dude coming in. Like, who poisoned your dog? Why did he? So many questions. Who poisoned your dog? Why did he poison your dog? I get the lime powder, and I don't kind of get it. I mean, just what do you like? I wouldn't know because I haven't individually owned an animal, and like they haven't died, or at least I haven't been here when they do die. So like I wouldn't know how you dispose of the body. This is probably a weird sight to do, at least for like dogs and cats. Like we've had fish and turtles and shit that's died, and yeah, you just throw them motherfuckers away, or at least the turtles we gave to like my brother's grandma, great grandma, like her pond and shit. But yeah, the fish, you just put them in the toilet and shit. But yeah, I would want to know. I'm gonna look that up when I get off here. What do you do with your dead pet's body? It'd probably be a weird thing for Google to search. Another Illuminati's gonna be like, what the fuck is happening to him? But yeah, it was just so funny, just the absurdity. Someone poisoned my motherfucker, and whoever I find out, I will be. He's really like going to murder whoever poisoned his dog. It's fucking hilarious, man. But yeah, as always, this has been your boy King Caleb here. Like, subscribe, share, tweet, farmers only, black people meet, J-Date, Christian Mingle, all that nonsense, social media you millennials be on. Here for another week to clown and talk that shit. I'll be back next fucking week, obviously Wednesday, Thursday. As usual, this has been your boy King Caleb, signing out.